Hey guys, Tony Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Saturday live show. I was like, few things happening at the same time. And, gotta get back to a little groove here. So, like I say, it's a good day to smoke. It's cold. It's about almost 30s in Massachusetts. And what better is to show that when it comes to cigar, you can smoke a dry cigar. You just can't smoke a wet cigar. All right. I have one here that I totally had forgotten about. It's super duper dry. Like it's melt shaped, D shaped, not taken care of, super duper. Like, I don't know if you can hear how crunchy this thing is. It's crunchy. This thing is dry to the bones. And today I'm gonna smoke it. I am going to smoke a dry to the bone cigar. And shows you, like, everyone knows if it's too wet, you can't burn, right? It doesn't burn right. But if it's super dry like this is probably like 5%, 5 to 10% dry. This, like I'm talking about, like, relative humidity. This is super dry, super duper dry. So this is gonna be fun. Now the hardest part really is get the cap off without cracking the whole thing. But everything after that should be easy. So, hi Jagora. And obviously today is gonna be one of those, just one of those random day. I'm more than happy to answer questions if people got questions. But other than that, I'm gonna smoke this guy. Oh, it's so dry, there's like no smell. All right, here it goes. And this is a La Gloria Cubana Series S Mexican San Andreas. All right, doable. It should light up relatively easily, but we'll see about that. Give it a toast. See, it burns like nicely. It doesn't go on fire. It toasts really nicely. I can just toast like that. It smells actually really good. See? Believe it or not, if it's the first time that it got that dry, the oil will just be dry on the surface. The oil gets missing after a few times of moisture in, moisture out, moisture in, moisture out. But if it's just like when you just started, it's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Now, if you let this dry to a point where it starts to crack and everything, like if you already see cracks on it, then it's so dry the oil has left, right? It's still together because it's still surface oil. You can still see some like matte sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that. Still matte sheen to it. So there's still oil on this. Old West of America. I think people over exaggerate how much you had to take care of cigars. Because, like, all right, if human can live, human need to live in a humidity about 45%. All right, any lower, any higher, it's uncomfortable, right? So if it's about 45%, and they carry cigar on them in a jacket, whatever, and they're smoking, they gotta burn it anyway. It's really not that big deal. It's really, really not that big deal. I don't think the cigar goes bad. And really, it's because of that. Back in the day, well, I think that's how cigarette got kind of popular because cigarettes are easier to carry and they use paper. Now, when you use paper, the paper doesn't crack under drier humidity, but cigar leaf will. So people tend to go with the cigarette at that time period because the wrapper doesn't crack. You don't care what humidity is. For the cigar, it probably would, and that's probably the difference. There's a lot of flavor. It's still good. Pepper, a little bit. Tankiness. I think cigars in that time were more of a sharer. Cheroot? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you think about that, right? Like Cuban cigars are known to be small, right? So at the time, cigars are tiny. Like if you watch around this, like back in the day, old West, they had like cigarellos. They look like cigarette, but they were cigarellos. So, and that's really how cigarette come about. Cigarello became cigarettes, use paper, whatever. But if you go to Cuba, majority of the cigars are small. You go to any places, bigger cigars are only more popular than recent probably 20 years. Yeah, there's a lot of flavor. There's a lot of flavor. Yeah, it's pretty good. In fact, I think it's a little bit to the more grainy side, the more like less moisturized, right? More grainy side. You say you forgot it about it. Where is that? Do you really want to know? Just by looking at it, can you guess where this was? Can you guess where this was sitting? Is this dry? Is this dry? Look. I don't know if you can see. It's dry. It's like dry. I think it was sitting on your desk under some paper. No, it's actually in my garage. I was gonna carry it, forgot about it, and I literally totally forgot about it. It just sits in my garage. Now, keep in mind, it does have cello on. Well, it's in my garage, but you can see it's dusty and dirty now. Just in my garage. But yeah, this is dry. This is dry. Very dry. But it burns fine. It burns fine. Like I say, like when you have a dry cigar, it's much better to have a dry cigar than a wet cigar. All right, a wet cigar can mold. It doesn't burn well. You're smoking steam. A dry cigar, worst case scenario, cracks. That's it. Let's see what the wrapper does. Most likely, it's gonna kind of flare out a little bit as you burn, but I don't think it's gonna be crazy stuff. And I don't even think it's gonna explode because there's not enough moisture inside to expand. But we'll see. We will see what happens. Have some milk tea. Ooh, okay. Actually, this milk tea goes with them really nicely. I have like a barley flavor milk tea. It actually goes pretty well with this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, 9 viewers. I'm really interested to find out who else is on the show right now other than Gora. Because I would be happy to talk to any of you guys if I know who you guys are, because I can't address you guys if I don't know who's on, right? So here we go. We got Brian. I smoked some dry 15-plus-year-old cigar. They were pretty terrible. Terrible in the sense that there's no flavor, just hot smoke. Well, here's the thing, right? I talked about this a few times already. I don't think anybody's even listening about that. Cigar after 10 to 13 years, it goes downhill for that. Like like literally after 10 to 13 years of aging, the moisture keep carrying and replace the oil that's on the cigar, and all your flavor went to went to your cello. Like your cello is like super brown. At that point, yeah, we think it's super cool. It's like, oh my god, look how brown this thing is. That's your flavor. You just let all your flavoring just went on this cello that you're not gonna smoke. You pull it out and you smoke that. It has no more flavor because all the moisture has carried those oil. That's why it has color, right? Those oil onto your cello, leaving the cello, and your cigar has no more flavor. Anything more than 13 years, it's downhill from there. It's downhill, fully downhill from there. Fully downhill from there. And it's not unexpected per se. It's just science, right? You have something that absorbs moisture and leaves moisture, but obviously the cello is so the membrane is so small, only moisture gets through, oil doesn't. So the oil sits on top of the cello. That's why your cello turns yellow, turns to brown, you know. No, but then that's the thing. If you don't smoke it, or okay, if you take it out right now and say this is pre-released, nobody will know. Nobody know. And you can tell people that it's pre-released that was really, really good. Nobody will believe you because now if they smoke it, it's gonna taste like shit. That's a problem, right? If you wait on it, you don't smoke it, eventually it doesn't taste how it is, and then you go like, yo, I have some of these cigar from like 10 years ago. It was great. It was absolutely the best. And they smoke it, like, what is the big deal about this cigar? Because it's just bad. At that point, it's already gone. Yeah, almost hit and run, but it's definitely put out, right? But that doesn't matter. It's just a band. Because like, based on how it would taste like right now, you can literally remove that band, save the band, go get another Liga 9, put it back on. Nobody will know. In fact, the new one was probably, in theory, tastes better than the old one right now because the old one's flavor is probably much gone by now. The peak performance within 6 years, I would say 6 years out of the factory. So like 6 year aged but not rolled. That makes sense? So if you age your cigar, you age your tobacco for 6 years and use it, that's peak. But if you roll your cigar, like let's say that the tobacco is 2 or 3 years old, you roll your tobacco at 2 or 3 years old, and then you leave it for 6 years old, I'm pretty sure there's no more flavor left. Right? There is a difference between tobacco aging time versus cigar aging time. Cigar, after you roll the cigar, you let it age. That time is not gonna ferment anymore. It's done. It's like whiskey. It just takes whatever surrounding smell to it because it's not really fermenting anymore. You're not putting in that condition. It's really, really wet or really, really dry condition. And for the tobacco, you're putting that condition. You let it ferment. You let it change color. You let it age, and then you get the ammonia out and all that stuff. It's different than after the cigar is rolled. Right? After the cigar is rolled is different. So there's a difference between someone say 6 year aged tobacco versus this cigar has been sitting there for 2 years. Right? This is why there's a production date, and they don't really tell you how long that the tobacco has been aging, other than the information that you can get. Right? On the back of the box, there's only production date when this cigar was made and produced and boxed. Right? That's the difference. That's the difference. So, all in all, cigar, don't leave it too long. Don't leave it too long. 5-6 years, start smoking them like crazy. Go start smoking them. Give it to people, smoke them, tray, whatever. Start smoking them. He made that cigar in 2006, so wow, I might as well keep it going. Huh? Oh, someone decided to show up?
Yeah, I just woke up, bro.
Shit. Hold on. Bring the screen. What? There we go. There we go.
Oh, good morning.
Morning. Okay. Liga Privada started 2006. Yeah, but at the same time, when did they change the blend? It was when Swisher Sweet Bottom. So you had to look at when the Swisher Sweet Bottom, and probably the year before that it's changed. But I would say, like, you know, if you got a good cigar, smoke them. If you don't smoke them, there's no point, right?
No, you don't smoke them. You resell them with inflation price.
But they don't taste good after a certain amount of time.
That doesn't mean you can't sell them.
Can you live with yourself after that, though?
No, I'm gonna be counting my dollars.
Okay, you see, after you age for a certain amount of time, the flavor is not the same anymore. It kind of depreciated already, and you sell it for a higher price, and they smoke it, and they gotta come back and say, "Yo, Eric sells fakes. This is not how Liga should taste like."
I'd be like, it's not my fault your taste bud is dead.
What if they have a group of people like, "Oh, you know what? I bought this from Eric. Boom, on the table, brand new whole box of Liga number 9. I paid $3,000 for this shit." And they all smoke it. They're like, "That's not Liga number 9, man. That's like Liga number shit."
Well, I'd be like, because you smoke the Liga now. Have you smoked the Liga back then? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they did. That's why they're willing to pay for it.
Then your taste bud have changed.
I don't think that will work.
What do you want me to do?
You have to give them the refund. That's what it is.
I ain't giving nobody no refund.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Liga number 2. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Val. These are pre-released. They are original Saka single. Yeah, like I say, you know, cigar, it's been so long. Smoke them. Or here's the thing, right? If you got an aged cigar, you should have enough of it, right? You have enough of it. Every so often, you should take one and smoke. Make sure they don't go. They're not spoiling. They're not going bad, right? If they start to go the wrong direction, then you've got to start smoking them all, right? Before they went bad, right? If you drink alcohol, once you open, like say whiskey, once you open it, there's only so much life to that after you open it. You got to keep drinking it, right? If you don't, you drink it every so often, make sure that they don't change taste. They start changing taste, finish it up. Finish it up.
I'm smoking the original Wiseman. Look at that.
I'm smoking this Series S Mexican San Andreas.
Is it Maduro or?
No, not the Maduro. The Mexican San Andreas.
That's a good cigar. That's a good cigar. I like that one.
This one sat in my garage probably a few months now. Super dry. Super duper dry.
Oh, that's good.
It feels like sandpaper.
Yeah, it burned well.
Yeah, I just want to show people that you can smoke a dry cigar. So don't worry about cigar being dry. Worry about cigar being wet. Cigars too wet, you can't smoke it. Cigar too dry, you definitely can smoke it. So yeah, as our temperature over here dropping to about 30 degrees.
Is it really in the 30s already?
Tonight it is.
Wow.
According to my wife, she said it's cold.
I'm fucking hot.
Oh, it's still dropping. We're dropping to 40s right now. We're 40s right now. And later tonight, by 2 o'clock, it'll be 39.
We have a freezing cold of 80.
Going over there with these and like that. No t-shirt, no t-shirt, t-shirt, no t-shirt. So yeah, today is one of those like regular Saturday. Anybody who has cigar questions, cigar topic, we can talk about it. No big deal. I'm getting into my birthday moon week next week, so try to be relaxed now. We don't really have a particular topic unless somebody bringing one up. Cigars thing, like it's like that, right? I mean, you don't go to cigar lounge with the topic, right? You go to cigar lounge, you sit down, somebody like, yo, what's up? And then you came out with the topic, which we could. But like, the first thing I thought about was like, oh, I'm gonna smoke a dry cigar and see how that goes.
Good smoke production.
Yeah, look at how much smoke could come out. One puff. No issues. It's not plugged. Very good cigar. Next week I'll be busy. Wednesday, I had to drive all the way to Boston to get some bami before I have my flight on Thursday. A lot of work.
Holy shit! Only Gara's talking. Holy shit!
Oh, Brian Alacott also say hi. And Val. What do you think about El Septimo? They have new line called Culinary Art. I've ordered them there. I think I had one of the Culinary Art. I forgot who sent it to me. I had one or something like that. Now, I am not very impressed by El Septimo. It's not like they're bad. And I haven't really looked into it, the Culinary Art part. It seems like the Culinary Art cigars are all the same blend. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it looks like they're all the same blend. I haven't buy. I did.
They're not the same blend. They're what? They're not the same blend, bro.
I was looking at it. I think like the regions are the same. But even like when I look at this one Japanese one,
yeah,
I think it's like Okini or something like that, and then the other one from different one. And I was trying to see what's the difference on them. I can't really find the difference on them. I did almost buy it, but based on the other ones I smoked, I haven't had one that's like absolutely blow your mind out of this world cigar for the price range that they're charging, especially for this Culinary Art. Now, I personally don't like the Chef's Edition from Davidoff any of the years. I don't care which year. They're all like, I don't think that Chef's Editions make any difference. So when they say Culinary Arts, I don't think there's any difference, because what does chef know about cigar flavor? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't particularly know why would people go to a chef. They might have to go to a chef that smokes. Hey, our presidente. They have to go to a chef that smokes and get their opinions on what to put or what kind of blend it is. I don't know. I don't really think the chef has the time to go there, sit with them, 4 or 5 chefs, and then I'll smoke a cigar and says, hey, you need to have a little bit sprinkle of salt and sprinkle of pepper and get a dash of cumin, and then a dash of cinnamon and a dash of sugar. Like, I don't think they do that. Based on how we went to blend the cigar, I really think that I think what they did is they already made the blend, few blends, and then let the different region people smoke it, and then say, hey, choose the one that you think that best represent the country, whatever. And then they would put a theme on it or something like that. But I don't think unless they put freaking sakura flavor on the cigar, like cherry blossom in the cigar, I don't think that represents Japan. Why was it gonna smell like sushi?
I don't think that's what they meant, man. It's not.
So why would it be representing of a country if it doesn't reminiscing of that country? What, like?
It's not directly. It's indirectly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how is that indirectly represent Japan or Italy? Italy, I can understand. Like, it kind of smell like poop. Okay. All right, I got it. Now that area with the photo water and stuff. Okay, I got it. You know, that place does smell like kind of danky. All right, but Japan, like how do you?
Never mind.
I love Cigar Boy. I love you guys' channels. I support. Cool, man, Damien. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to represent a country or a region, you really need to have some flavor that represents the region, right? And okay, it's not
Have you
food,
spoken
it's the
Cigar
flower trees or something like that, right?
You never know. It might have fucking Chopin one, maybe flower as a motherfucker.
It can be floral, but unless it's the floral in Japan, it ain't meaning anything.
What's
It's like, oh look, this cigar represents Japan. You smoke it, and
Not
the outer case is
directly.
lily. Or it's like, hey, look, I got a brand new cigar. It's got a Japanese sign on it. Recommend representing Japan. Take a puff. Tastes like rose. What's that have to do with Japan? You know what I'm saying? Just because you put some words on it, meh. ITS cigar will make you see the shadow.
But Corey have a point.
Well, I say it's Project ITS. It's in the shadow. We made it in the shadow.
We actually made it during the day.
No. In the shadow. Inside the box. That's in the shadow. Right? I didn't say it represents a country. I say that's a project in the shadow. Right? I didn't go like, hey, let's slap on an American flag. You know? No. Hey, neck bone.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
You need to have some representation of some sort. And it really doesn't work. Okay, I don't think they did this, but it will definitely not work if they decided to make a cigar that put a Japanese flag on it, or the, representing Japan, and go to Japan and find a Cuban that works in Japan restaurant and says, hey, this culinary art of Japan. It doesn't work. You know?
No.
Wagashi is a hit. No, okay. Wagashi is a hit because it's not because Wagashi is what it is. All right? Like, the Wagashi tastes nothing like any of the Wagashis, okay? And the cigar is literally just a different size and named the Wagashi. I don't even know why you can just change, okay, a super American cigar, DTT, and then change the size. Now it's Japanese.
It's the thing. The name, man. You know?
Name has a lot of power. You don't believe me? I can give an example. You don't think there's got to be a huge difference between one cigar, all right, named Bill Clinton? Not just say that cigar is called Bill Clinton.
Uh-huh.
All right? And then they change the shape and they call it Adolf Hitler.
Uh-huh.
You don't think that name is going to change anything?
But your thing is, you change to an extreme. You know what I'm saying? You change things to an extreme that don't put stuff in context.
No, I'm telling you, like, an example, right? If you put Bill Clinton, it will be a gag gift. Everybody will love to buy it, all right? Hey, Bill Clinton is cigars, right? But then if you put Adolf Hitler, guess what? The next thing's gonna happen. It's gonna be like, what is that company that was making candle, and then they say it looks like Ku Klux Klan. They had to come out and apologize. You know what I'm saying? And I actually think that Bill Clinton stick is actually good car, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. A name has power.
Yes, but not like Color Art Japan edition.
It does, because it
mean-
makes you think that it's curated to a specific flavor. It misleads you.
The thing is, Tony, you've been smoking for cigar for so long. Every cigar smoker what the fuck does Japan taste like? Tell me.
What does Japan taste like?
Yeah.
Well, it should taste like Mizunara wood.
You know what it
Oak.
tastes like? Dirt.
No. It should
Okay,
taste like
and fucking salt
Mizunara
water.
oak. It should taste like Mizunara oak, like the diesel. Mizunara oak. It should definitely taste like Sakura, cherry blossom.
I don't even know what the fuck is Sakura.
It is cherry blossom. There you go. I explained it to you. Cherry blossom.
Why does it need to smell like cherry blossom?
Because cherry blossom is a national flower of Japan.
What does that have to do with anything with the cigar?
Well, you just say Japan, right? You know, represent Japan. It should taste like something. So if I go out there,
Probably fucking smell like Tokyo.
do you know how Tokyo smell? I do know how Tokyo smell like.
I don't. I never went there.
Yeah. So, and I told you that's not gonna smell like Tokyo for sure. The name Tony Power. But how can you get those flavors without synthetically infused them? You can't. You probably can't. Or you probably have to. All right, if you tell me that you got tobacco from Tokyo and curated them in that, and you want to call it Japan, okay, I give it to you. You win. But when I look at the list, there's nothing from Japan. Nothing on there is from Japan at all. Right? If you try, it's like, okay, I got this tobacco, specifically just one sliver of it from Japan, and I put it in there.
They work with a Japan artist.
How do you know that?
How you not know that?
Hmm?
How you don't think that?
No, because like, okay, so if I go to America, go to a Japanese store, the chef is definitely Japanese. I can tell you that 90-something% of Japanese restaurant in US has a Chinese owner.
Well, I don't give a fuck about that, but tell me though, like, I don't care. Okay, yes, there's the fucking white people that own fucking nail salons, but Asian people in front of it working. So what, bro?
No, the
Right?
chef is Chinese.
But I'm just saying.
So you can't represent Japan. You can't just go, I'm going to say this is the Japan version of the curation of culinary art. It's not.
You know, if somebody comes to me, hey, Eric, can you make a cigar to represent Vietnam? I'm like, no, I can't. You know why? Because I live in America. Right? So I'm just saying, maybe they went to Japan and worked with an artist, right, that do art in Japan. They're
In
like, hey,
Japan, doesn't mean they can represent Japan because it's still just
they're
someone
in Japan.
Doesn't mean that doesn't mean they can. Okay, if somebody say, hey, Eric, make a cigar that represents Vietnam, I guarantee you will just go to Vietnam and you will find that Vietnam tobacco, that thing that will knock you out a little bit in there. Just
I would put more than a little bit in there.
all right, just go. All right, that is Vietnam, and then you say that's a Vietnamese cigar. I'm like, yes, that is a Vietnamese cigar. All right, but if you just go to the street, run the guy, hey, you Vietnamese? And they say, yeah. And they say, hey, you want to make a cigar? Don't, man, yeah. That is not representing of, like, you know, just because someone there say, okay, it does not make it representative of it. Because that one person cannot represent the country.
Well, nobody could represent one country.
Go to, well, if you go to Biden, he represents the country, technically.
Biden is a puppet dog.
It doesn't matter. Right now, currently, he does. Well, you can go to any of the previous president, right? You can go to Trump. He still technically represents.
There's so much more behind the president than. Okay, never mind. Not gonna talk about it.
So you say Gordon Ramsay cannot showcase French food or Italian? Gordon Ramsay, I'm sorry, you can't cook for shit. I went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. It's so bad. It's so bad. We still talk about it.
Can't tell a guy that fucking is famous for cooking that I can't cook.
No,
man.
he's famous because he went on TV. He became a celebrity chef. A celebrity chef are usually not good.
You can't bash on a guy what he did, man.
Oh yes, I can. Oh, dude, there's like, what's that? The Asian guy that went on Iron Chef, and now he had like his own YouTube channel. He can't cook for shit either, dude. His level of cooking is similar to a regular Chinese restaurant cooking, man.
He don't have his YouTube. His son does. I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, his son does. Yes.
His son basically fucking forced him to do it.
Yeah, but he's Iron Chef. And he can cook for shit, man. He just does regular Chinese restaurant stuff.
For you, it might not be good, but for me, it might be fucking awesome. It's all subjective, bro. Food is some very subjective stuff.
Oh yeah, okay, it's subjective. But because I worked as chef before, I know that's bullshit. Right?
Well, he fucking called you bullshit, right?
He can call me bullshit. And now, I probably know 10 people that work in the same restaurant he did and said that he's not that good. That's why he went on TV show shit. That's like saying like Jackie Chan really can fight.
He probably can.
No, he can't.
He probably could whoop my ass and your ass.
No, he doesn't. He's a choreograph. He does choreography. Every time he goes out to fight, he has to bring his brothers, all 7 of them, to the fight because he can't. World Game Pop Sense situation. I think this is more about the presentation, how they played their dish. No, they went to learn from from an actual celebrity chef, but they never got as good as them. They go out, okay, they work. You know, to get a Michelin star restaurant is actually not that hard. Believe it or not.
But it's hard to be famous about it, right?
No, once you have Michelin star restaurant, you're famous. But the thing is that there is a lot involved, including advertisement. You pay, like for example, you can get a Fenton gourmet sign in front of your in your restaurant just for $3,000. You can get featured by Fenton Gourmet $3,000.
And new guy can go fucking blend a cigar. Man, you shouldn't be good though, right? You know what I mean? Come on.
I never said my cigars gotta be the best. I represent the Legion, right? So I can make a cigar for Legion and represent the Legion. That's fine. I did everything correct. I didn't say this thing represents America or this thing represents Taiwan. No, it doesn't. It represents Legion. Okay, good. So discredit his 17 Michelin stars. Yes. Have you been to a Michelin restaurant? I have been to plenty of Michelin restaurants.
I think I've been to one. It's not, it's not something for me.
I've been to a lot of them. I've been to 2-star, 3-star, 1-star. I've been to all of them. And they are not big deal.
Well, of course it's not.
In fact, you're wasting more time trying to eat your food than actually getting the food. Like right now, if you ask my wife if she want to go to a Michelin star restaurant, she'll be like, hell no. She will tell you, hell no.
I think Michelin's restaurant just really just for experience that if you never did it, go do it.
There's a lot of Taiwanese restaurants that are Michelin stars. Did you know that? Yeah. Or Michelin recommended Michelin star. You can lose a Michelin star just simply not having enough seats in your restaurant. I want to change that. Our president here, home cooking is always best. You should change that. Grandma's cooking is always the best.
I don't know.
Hey, grandma's cooking is always good. I don't care how bad grandma is. Grandma cooking is always best.
My girl cooking is horrible, but I have to say good because I need to be fed.
Exactly. It's always the best because you can never say no.
Yeah.
And you always have to eat more. If you can cook like a grandma, that's a win. You know, That's the hard part, right? You don't cook like a grandma until you are a grandma. The grandma can hand you the recipe, but it never tastes like grandma's.
Yeah, but
Right? I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel that way. The
grandma's
give you
not very
recipe,
sanitary, man.
They can teach you step by step. You can look at it step by step. Literally have a video playing in front of you and copy it. Still doesn't taste the same. Still doesn't taste the same. You need a good cigar after grandma's cooking. Yeah, after the food coma, of course, too. It's because the memory that are tied to the food. Your kids will think it's cool, that you are cool, but you cook better than, I don't know. Your kids will think that you cook better than grandma. No. Once the kids eat from grandmother for a few weeks, and then when they grow up, grandma cooks the best. And then they become a grandma, their grandkids is gonna think they cook the best. But it's never the same. Never the same. And honestly, I think the grandma cook good is because they never measure their shit.
I don't believe in measuring. When I do things with cooking and stuff, I never measure shit.
Because when I was looking at my grandma cooking,
yeah, dude, like when I help my mom cook, and I think my mom is like one of the best cooks. And like when she told me grab MSG, right? She's like, pour it in. I was like, okay. So I pour it. A quarter bag is on. I was like, is it done? She's like, no, half a bag. I was like, go half a bag. She's like, no, more. I was like, do you measure this shit? And she's like,
by feeling about, and then I'll taste it, I'll fix it. Is that right?
Like, and then fucking, I put sugar, salt, and she's like, that's whole
bag.
Yeah.
It's insane, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. They're like, more.
Yep. I was like, what the hell do you mean more? She's like, do you like flavor?
Do you hate flavor? MSG flavor. You need some of those make shit good.
It's true, man. It's true.
Right? I mean,
if you guys have not used MSG, you guys are missing in life.
Well, you can replace MSG with sugar. It's the same.
I wouldn't say the same, man.
MSG is made from sugar.
It's not like sugar though, man.
No, it's made from sugar. They break down sugar into MSG.
I know, but it's not like sugar though. Like when you put that shit in food, it's not like sugar, man.
When you say, okay, Gora says, is MSG bad for you or not? I don't know.
Is sugar bad for you? Is milk bad for you? Is cigar bad for you?
I can't tell you, but I can tell you Asians has eating MSG out their life, and we have the most 100 years old and plus. So if it's bad for you, I guess the bad part is that it preserves your body until your zombie is still alive. You know, you can be zombie life.
Yeah, we use it. Dude, I ate it since I was in the womb.
Right? Sugar is definitely bad for you. Yeah. Anything too much or anything is bad for you, right? If you decide to eat an entire bag of MSG, I'm pretty sure it'll make you sick.
Yeah, you will die. You won't feel good.
But half bag will be okay.
Yep. But if you put a whole bag and put some other stuff and cook with it, it'd be fine.
So like today, one of my friends messaged me. He says, hey, is there sugar inside pho?
There's a whole lot.
I was like, yeah, there are some. On the side of that, there's MSG. There is some from the vegetable, you know, kind of sweet. So it depends what you call sugar, right? It's actually sweetness.
Yes, there is sugar, but most of the sweetness come from the broth.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what it
broth,
is. That's what I said. When you're cooking that broth, you got vegetables, you got the bones, and all that stuff.
Get bones. The bones is the main character that will give the sweetness.
And then you add the half bag of MSGs.
Yeah,
cilantros, cook the shit out of it. Yeah,
there's a lot to it, right? Well, it's just MSG is not bad, man.
No, they've proven that back in the day there was a whole thing about somebody got a headache because of MSG. That was a hoax. That was a big hoax.
And plus one person get a fucking headache, some people die from a fucking peanut. All right, damn.
there's no direct link MSG to headache. In fact, you can't even prove headache. You can't even go to a doctor and say, "Can you find out why I have a headache?" You can't. Some people can have headache for no reason, like migraine and stuff like that. You can't. There's no way to measure pain. There's no way to measure pain. This is why when you're after your surgery, they ask you, "Hey, how much pain are you in? 1 to 10. 1 through 10.
I'm fucking dead.
And then you're like, anything more than a 1, morphine. Yeah, headache. Okay, headache is actually not headache. Let's talk about headache. Okay, headache is actually not headache. Headache is actually your skull being pressed. It's actually pressure. That's what headache is. Your skull is being pressed, and then that's what you feel pressure. There's no nerve to feel pain. You feel pressure, and that's the pain. That's why you feel throbbing. It's because the blood going by and it's pushing against your skull. That's what headache really is. Yeah, 1 to 10 is you. I know I'm talking about, man. I know I'm talking about. There's no way to measure pain. Only way to measure pain, because everybody's pain tolerance is different too, right? Like there are some people that can't feel pain, period. So you gotta ask, how much pain are you in?
Why the doctor stabbing you? She's like, none. I was like, oh shit.
Salt is essential for brain function. And salt is essential for every function. Sodium and trace mineral is responsible for being able to transfer those nerve signals. So if you don't have those, you won't learn. Yeah, the nurse will always ask. First thing they ask when you wake up, how much pain are you in? 1 to 10.
My left nut is throbbing.
I know a person after surgery wakes up, the nurse is like, how much pain are you in? And then he was like, 12.
Give me drugs.
12. Like once you have like those internal surgeries, cut off like something inside, it will hurt a lot, right? So like gets up 12. Other countries don't give a crap about your pain level. America just no, that's not true. That's not true. Asia we have painkillers too. Yeah.
Yeah, they all care about how much you're hurting, man.
Yeah. No, that depends on the nurse. I've talked to a nurse before. It's like if anybody that says anything more than 1, we just give them something. Anything more than 5 is injection. So, because like if you eat the pill, it takes like 45 minutes to even get there.
Yeah. I like just inject it in my bloodstream.
Depends on the depends on injury, not just your overall pain level because you're awake. No, that's the thing. When you just woke up from surgery, you went from 0 to 100, right? All of a sudden you feel all the pain because you didn't feel it before when you passed out. But when you woke up, all of a sudden all the pain started to hit, and you're still weakened too. You just waking up and like, your lip is dry and everything, and you're on the bed and you still have like an IV going. Yeah, it's pain. It's just pain. Headache is different. Like I say, headache, there's no way to measure that, period. There is no way to measure a headache pain, right? The only thing that we can, like the doctors nowadays still haven't figured out the difference. And like, for example, we don't even know why. Well, when I say we, I can't practice in the US. Hey, keep in mind, I cannot practice in the US, but here's the knowledge. The medical...
fake license.
No, in the US, it's a different requirement. But in the US... they still haven't figured out why people get migraine. Like the US cannot figure it out. We just know some medicine will reduce inflammation because your skull is pressing against your brain, right? So reduce the inflammation and reduce the pain. But they don't really know why it happened. Can't measure back pain. Now the problem with back pain is that your back pain is really not back pain. And that's really hard to explain to you. I think only the person that has done back surgery will understand that your back pain is actually caused by everything around the back trying to support your back. Your back is a lot of muscles, different muscles and different, discs that is holding it up. It carries a lot of pressure. So if one fails, the rest is overworked, and that's where the pain came from. Like, there are people that the back is really strong, so when they have herniated discs, they don't even know. The US doctor are pill pushers. Most people migraine are directly related to sodium. Now, overconsumption of sodium actually will just make you dry. It wouldn't give you migraine. Like, if sodium was a problem for migraine, then they would just tell you drink water. Water will have solved it, but water does not solve it.
Sometimes your head just hurts.
All right, water doesn't solve it. Water dilutes it, but it doesn't solve it. Again, it has to do with inflammation. Again, migraine still one of those things that we cannot figure out why it happens. No, man, dehydrated. They don't have enough sodium. That's what I'm saying. All right, so dehydration is actually caused by not enough sodium. It's hard to explain. All right, so you can have dehydration for not having enough sodium. You can also have dehydration for peeing too much because you have sodium. Does that make sense? Now I know when my wife said, "Not tonight, I have a headache. I'm going to drop some knowledge now." Thanks to Salt is, yes. Salt is electrolyte. Understand, but you gotta understand different electrolyte does different things. Magnesium, potassium, they all do different things. Okay, so some is responsible for muscle function. Some of them are responsible for nerve functions. Some of them are responsible for different things. But salt is directly related to water retention. Water retention. So you cannot retain water if you don't have enough salt. But you have too much salt, you start peeing them out. So if you pee them out, you don't have enough salt. You don't have enough all the trace minerals. So the reason that you don't have enough is because you pee them out. All right. So you can keep drinking water. You can drink water all day long. Especially those filter water. If you drink all day long, you're just washing away your electrolytes, and you'll feel actually drier and drier and drier. All right.
The goal is to keep your
You need to have a balance. Everything kind of work against each other. Like having calcium versus potassium, there's an imbalance to that.
To me, I try to keep my pee in between a light apple juice.
What? If your peas are clear,
that's a bad
thing.
You're too hydrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to keep it between. To me,
it's got to be a murky white yellow.
Like a light, really light apple juice, kind of.
All right. Well, unless you have some vitamin B12, then it will be like neon yellow.
Then yeah.
It looks like you just have some like kryptonite comes out.
Salt water tastes great.
No, you just make no. You don't need a pinch of salt in your water bottle. Just don't drink sink water, and don't drink filtered water. Drink spring water, because filtered water, they filter out all the mineral too. And when they add in the trace mineral, it's not the same. Because you can see it. They say add back mineral for taste. There's not enough for your body to balance with that mineral.
Grab a can of Coke, it'll be fine.
What caused your palate to not taste cigar anymore? Actually, there's a multiple reasons. One is you're sick. Number two, you have a stuffy nose. Number three is you burn your pellets out by smoking too much. So there are a few reasons why. Or you eat something that lingers a lot. For example, you have a lot of garlic. That's gonna change the taste of your cigar. So having food that's pungent that lingers will change your cigar flavor to nothing. Or if you can't smell when your nose is plugged, you taste less.
Usually the smell involves a lot. congestion and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're sick, your body is trying to ignore food flavor. It's trying to tone down that signal so that you don't eat a lot and you rest. That's usually the case. So, but a lot of people is like, if you smoke 5, 6, 7 cigars and you're not gonna taste anymore, yeah. And there's another one is that you're engaged in a really engaging conversation, you forgot to taste. You never have those before? Like you're talking, you're just puffing, and if like, what did I just taste? I don't remember.
When that only happened when I have a shitty cigar when it's on autopilot.
Yeah, autopilot. But if you have a really good conversation, sometimes you don't taste it either. Okay. I think also if your cigar's plugged, like some companies, cigar is plugged, you don't know what you're tasting.
I just got that.
So yeah, those are the reason why people won't taste cigar. But that's the same thing with food, right? If you're sick, you don't taste food. If your nose plugged, you don't really taste it. Same idea. It's the same thing. Your taste bud works the same way.
When you do your normal everyday thing and something's off, that's when you're gonna start like, oh shit, it's not a good time for a cigar.
Yeah. And especially, okay, the thing about COVID is that it damages your gland to enable to taste it. They shut down your gland, and your body had to retrain that to route. Okay, your body quite smart. Okay, this is one of those things that, like, my professor always tell me. Your body, human body is super smart. All right, it's the smartest thing in the world. So if one of your nerve is not going somewhere, it will find alternative route to control your body. Okay, alternative route. Now, if you can't find it anymore, that's when that thing's totally like just no way. Okay, so your body will always try to find alternative way to do the same thing. There's always some latency going on, and when you have COVID, you lose your taste bud. Your body will try to rewire that. Right? Okay, so when you have a surgery, something went wrong, and then this is why you had to go rehab. When you're rehabbing, you're doing the exercise, train your body back. Your body will find an alternative way to communicate with that body part, so you will be able to move again. It's the same idea. Taste bud, you can damage it, and once you damage it, your body takes time to reroute that, and then you can taste it again.
Oh, Presidente, if you want to smoke back to back, my recommendation is the first cigar be light, second cigar to be dark. Then you could tell the difference very easily.
For me, our Presidente, you know me, right? You see me smoke. I always have a between cigar that's lighter, right? So I always have this small cigar as a between cigar. And when you have a between cigar or a Connecticut cigar or something like that, to wash off that flavor, to kind of have something that's lighter, force your taste bud to go lighter, your next cigar will come back with flavor. If you don't do that, you just go straight to the next cigar, it's gonna be a little lighter because you just went through, maybe like if your first cigar was a Maduro, and your second cigar is gonna be Connecticut. That Connecticut is gonna taste super, super light. But if you had a Connecticut, the next cigar, if a Maduro again, you'll be fine. But if your next cigar directly gotta be that Connecticut that you want to taste, you're probably not gonna taste much.
Yeah. So always enjoy a light cigar before a dark cigar.
Yeah. Well, like, you can sit down and say, I want this cigar, but make sure that the next cigar that you want to enjoy, it has some time. Drink something that's heavy. Drink coffee, something that heavy enough to wash it off, or light enough to kind of balance it. One of those. Don't go mediocre.
15-20 minute break in between will help too.
Yeah. You take a break, drink some soda, something to wash off that layer of the smoke that's on your tongue and nose. Because once you retrohale, that smoke actually coats it a little bit, right? And you gotta wait for that to go off. You gotta wait for that layer of cells to die. To die.
Why you have to say it like that, man?
Well, it's just like when you clap, right? If you clap, all those cells just died, right? But it lingers, right? Because that pain will linger, right? All those cells just died. It lingers. You gotta wait for that linger to go away before the next step is gonna hurt the same amount of time, right? So if you just keep doing that, the pain just gonna build. It's not gonna be the same, right? But if you just do that and you wait for that numbness, that pain to go away, and do it again, it will be the same thing. Cigar is the same way. If you smoke it, you got to a certain level, and then you wait for that lingering cell lining, all that stuff to die out, and the next one will have flavor again.
Fucking gore.
Yeah, that's not a good advice. When you have a strong spicy cigar, it burns the shit out of your cavities. That the next cigar isn't gonna have a lot of flavor until that goes away. So you have to wait for that to go away. It's like eating a really spicy hot pot. All you taste is spicy for the next 2 hours. Hey, Nathan. So you just give your body time to recover, right? Like you run a marathon, you're tired. You don't want to run another marathon. It's not going to be efficient. You wait another day, and you can run the marathon again. Cigar, it doesn't take that long. I would say take a quarter of the time, all right? If you took a cigar, that'll take you an hour, 25 minutes, it will recover.
I'm gonna give, but yeah, 20 to 25 minutes.
All right? If you smoke a 2-hour cigar, give it 30 minutes. And it doesn't take that long to do a 30 minute, okay? Smoke a cigar. You're like, oh shit, I gotta wait 30 minutes. Go take a shit. Come back, you're fine.
Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't happen to you. It does. It happens to everybody.
Well, usually I don't go take a shit and go smoke a cigar, but you know.
After you smell all that, cigar smell great.
No, you're gonna take a new cigar out like, hey, that remind me of
the barnyard. I call that the local bathroom. Public bathroom number 1. Public bathroom Liga number 1. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. It's kind of like a very unscientific way to explain it, but that's how it is. Cigar's pretty good, actually.
I like that cigar, man.
Cigar is pretty good, like, given that it's super dry.
I like that one more than Maduro.
I actually okay with the Maduro, man. I was actually okay with the Maduro.
Yeah, but
the Maduro had the broadleaf in there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope nobody's keeping the topic so far. Well, you see, that's the thing, right? One topic linked to another topic, and then kind of related, and it goes back, right? So it kind of does.
We never have a topic, man. Our topic is the next topic.
Isn't that what it is? Like when you go to a lounge, you sit down. It's whatever that's going on. You talk about whatever that's going on, right? Because like, I know there are some people that does their shows. Either the whole topic is about their guests, or the whole topic is whatever they plan. But I think it's more organic if we just talk about whatever we have on our mind, right?
No, don't say it like that, bro. You know why our topic? So we're not good with sticking up with our plan when we're talking, bro.
No, I could just set a topic, talk about nothing, but it'll be really boring.
I wouldn't fucking want to talk to you. I would change the topic myself.
No, because I can keep going on a topic forever, right? But the thing is that there are a lot of times like, hey, I got enough of that. Okay, Tony, talk about something else. All right, you need zinc. Anything metallic is gonna remove that. It's gonna remove the flavor temporarily. So I use smart mouthwash.
Hell no. Use straight Listerine and take a shower and brush your teeth. And
no, it will not go away. It will not go away. So here's the science behind it. Okay. All right.
So I smell like smoke all day, so I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the thing, okay? After you finish smoking, you have two part of it that's emitting that cigar smell. Your mouth and throat, your nose. You can't wash your nose. Obviously, no one's gonna go like, go saline their nose. So that's not gonna work.
Hey man, there's people that wash their nose, man.
Okay, you can't do that. All right. So what I do is I will go and use smart mouthwash, which has zinc in it, and the zinc, the metallic stuff, will actually remove the flavor. You'll kill the top layer of the cell and the bacteria. All right, metal are really good at killing bacteria. All right, so zinc will help you remove that temporarily. All right, and the next thing I tell you to do is not the most pleasant, is to drink something with fruit. Lemon,
What? Why is that
any
not
citrus, lemon, orange, anything with a citrus, or even vinegar. It will help you wash off that flavor. All right. So Listerine doesn't work. Listerine doesn't work. You can Listerine all day long. It's not gonna work. But if you get something with the metallic particle inside the mouthwash, it will work.
Oh no, man, my Listerine burned the shit out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's because the alcohol that's in there. That's not.
It burned the fuck out of my mouth.
Well,
man.
you can get Listerine alcohol free. It won't burn at all. Zero burn.
I refuse to get alcohol free.
Yeah. So what burns your mouth is actually that alcohol. It's actually not removing that flavor. It's not. All right. You will still be able to breathe that air out. It still be like that. So keep in mind, even if you brush your teeth, you wash it with the smart mouthwash, it will still eventually come back from your nose. Because you're breathing in for your nose, and it carries it back, and then goes back in your mouth again.
Wash your nose, man.
So I say is to drink anything that's citrus based. So orange, lemon, lime, you name it. And the acid will actually tone it down.
No, dude, I just tell my girl to deal with it.
Yeah. The best way to eat. If you eat, that flavor goes away.
True.
How about that? If you
And
go
then
eat a burger, it'll be gone.
But you know what's so nasty though? When you burp, the cigar smell and the food come out.
Go eat a burger. Anything that's really greasy will help it coat it too. But then you'll have the burger mouth breath instead.
After you just brush your teeth in Listerine.
All right. Well, if you brush your teeth, that coat gets off and then it comes back. But if you eat bread, eat burger, anything that's like heavy, it will get it away. Chocolate doesn't work. Just so you guys know.
Just leave me alone.
No, because I just remember. So
It's Halloween.
I've tried to use like 90% dark chocolate. It doesn't work. Drinking coffee doesn't work either. It actually gives you a smoky coffee.
Yeah, no. There's a reason why cigar and coffee work together very well. Okay.
It has to be something citrusy. Either something really greasy or something really citrusy. But the greasy stuff is because all the seasoning and all that stuff, plus the onion. You get onion and garlic breath. So citrusy stuff is the best way. Because like nobody ever complains like, hey, your breath smells like lemon lime. Nobody ever complain about that. Drink some lemon lime. Just gargle your mouth a little bit of lemon lime. If you have some MSG, you'll be drooling. I don't know if anybody tried it. If you take a spoon of the MSG, you'll start drooling. But nobody ever complained. Hey, your breath smells like lemon lime. Spearmint and peppermint does not work. If you chew gum, doesn't work. The moment you stop chewing gum, it comes back. Unless you do those like mint oil, but don't do it. Do not do it because you'll burn the shit out of your mouth and your nose. Don't do it.
Oh no, I can't chew gum anymore, bro.
Why?
For some reason, my gum are very sensitive with it.
Chew gum?
Yeah, my gums. It's like when I chew it for a little bit, it start aching.
It's aching because you can't chew.
The fuck you talking about?
When you're chewing gum, you're chewing constantly, and then your muscle inflames.
No, I used to do all the time, but then recently, just recently, I can't do it no more.
Too much cigarette.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm not Diddy. Don't offer. Gum is fundamental in rebuilding your gum. That's not true. Gum does not do anything for your gum.
It doesn't do nothing for you, gum.
No, gum does not do it. Okay,
Yeah.
the problem with gum. Should we go into dental?
No.
I could go. That will be like a whole hour of thing explaining what gum really does and everything. Like, basically, you only.
You know what? Gora is giving a lot of advice that's not advice.
Right? Yeah, it's like this is not advice. Yeah.
Yo,
Let me
Gora,
just tell you, okay.
what are you drinking tonight, man?
Milk tea, milk tea, milk tea.
Not you. I'm talking about Gora.
Let me give you that.
Hop on.
Everybody's gonna hate this advice. Gum is horrible for your mouth.
It really is. It's not like something that's good for your teeth.
Gum and floss are two horrible things for your mouth.
You're not taking floss from me though. Mm-mm.
No,
I need my floss, man.
well, we need the floss nowadays because obviously they say for healthier gum, you need to floss your mouth. Okay.
No,
Yeah, you get the dirt out of your mouth. Okay.
I'm not even talking about the healthy part of it. I hate shit between my teeth.
Yeah, that's why. But you know, there are other.
I don't even care about the health benefit or whatever they say about it. I just need to get this piece of meat that's stuck in my fucking molar in the back.
All right. You're more likely to get tarred and is that called tar in English? Yeah. You're more likely to get those stones around your mouth, the tart in your mouth, if you floss or if you chew gum. All right, your mouth naturally creates this mineral that once touched sugar or something like that, it will solid become that. 100% xylitol. 100% xylitol is good for killing germs in your mouth. It's not good for your mouth or anything else.
At that point, just wash your mouth with peroxide. You'll be fine.
Listerine is a floor cleaner, just so you know.
Yeah.
Listerine is originally a floor cleaner.
Yes, I know that. So
They say
toothpaste.
I recommend floor cleaner. Yeah, but like Listerine is a floor cleaner.
Mosquitoes out here.
So Listerine is a floor cleaner. And that's why, like, you know, a healthy mouth is not what you think it is. It's not really what you think it is. Like, you know, oh, brush your teeth. You don't want to brush it too hard. You want to, I don't even know why they make hard or medium toothbrush. You're supposed to brush it with the softest brush you can get. Never get a medium toothbrush. Never, ever.
I use two toothbrushes. I use a very soft one and a very hard one.
No, all you want to use is the very soft.
No, the very soft one is for my teeth. The very hard one is for my tongue.
I don't ever brush my tongue.
Wow.
All right, explain why would you want to brush your tongue?
Me?
Mhm.
Because my tongue they have this yellow coating on it.
Right. You think that you could brush this off?
My tongue get cleaner when I brush it, yes.
No, you're actually killing the surface of your tongue.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, but it look cleaner. And I
No,
can
your
taste better.
tongue will actually, your tongue is a reflection of your health. So brushing it off is not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I don't care. It make me taste things better when I don't have that.
All right.
I just do what make me feel that I could do things that taste and stuff like that.
All right. White teeth is a lie. Okay. Not teeth is a bone, and there's no white bone. No such thing as white bone. All right. When you brush your teeth that vigorously, you're wearing off that enamel. don't do it. Because once your enamel's gone, it never come back.
Yeah, I just beat the shit out of it.
Right? don't use electric brush. Once the teeth is gone, it's never coming back. In fact, when you use electric brush, it actually irritates your gum. It will cause the gum to recede.
Bro,
And
I
once
use
the gum
electricity.
recedes, it's never coming back.
I use straight up electricity.
Yeah, you don't need to brush it that hard. I'm telling you, you don't.
It's
You-
not about brushing it hard. I'm not pressing on the fuck out of it, dude.
But like, dude, that thing like freaking rotates 60 times a second, man.
And I'm not fucking like here, fucking.
Okay.
Like, you know.
Have you tried to put toothpaste on your car and then use an electric toothbrush on it and see what happens?
No, I never did that.
Yeah, try to do that. You scratch the shit out of your paint.
That's paint.
Yeah, that is paint. Your teeth is like a car paint, has multiple layers of enamel on top of it. If you brush it off, you scratch it up, it's gone. It's never coming back.
I'm still gonna brush my teeth with electric toothbrush. The people that don't do that are weird.
What? How is that weird?
Cause that's just weird.
How is that weird? We didn't have
Not
electric
normal.
toothbrush before.
There's something wrong with you. Yeah, but then there's a reason why we created it.
No, it's created for lazy people.
No.
Do you
see,
even know
have
how to brush your teeth?
teeth while it's
No,
spinning.
do you know how
that,
to brush
right?
your teeth? How do you brush your teeth?
How do I?
All right. So you're supposed to brush your teeth one direction.
I don't give a fuck how I want to brush my teeth. I just want it clean.
Right? Okay, when you brush your teeth up and down, you're brushing away the dirt and you brush it back in.
I do a circular.
All right? You do a circle. You're still brushing the dirt from left to the right. You're supposed to brush it
It's the
down.
reason why there's a rinsing mouth too, you know?
No, you brush just top, down, top, down, top, down. Brush one direction. Bottom,
No.
bottom up,
I
bottom
can't
up,
I
bottom
can't
up.
brush my teeth like this. I can't.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
No. You go circular. You go circular,
No,
bro.
you don't go
ain't
circular.
nobody fucking tell you to brush your teeth fucking up and down.
Mm-mm. You go from the gum
Crazy.
down, gum down, gum down.
Bro, I never brush my teeth gum up, gum down.
All right. And the toothpaste,
I brush my teeth like wax on, wax off.
the toothpaste actually, it just serves as a bacteria killer and polish. Okay. Whatever that's getting rid of dirt is not your toothpaste, it's your brush. I've been using prescription toothpaste, so much fluoride. The reason I have fluoride in the water, our teeth, it looks like British. What? Right? You want to brush top down, and then bottom up, bottom up, bottom up. And then in the back, you just face your toothpaste upward and then brush the back.
I ain't gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna brush my teeth how I've been brushing my teeth.
Oh, you can brush it how you want. You're just doing it wrong.
What the fuck? Like I'm smoking my cigar wrong, right?
You went to Tony to tell you you're fucking brushing your teeth.
Okay.
Like
So-
what the fuck?
No, I don't have the best teeth myself. I just know how to do it. But
So Tony, every day you brush your teeth from up to down and down to up.
so so people brush their teeth by an E and they go like this, right? I have my mouth open and just do the top first and then do the bottom up and then rinse in.
Okay.
No. That's what you want to say. Like, okay, well, you brush your teeth how you want to brush it. It's your teeth.
Right. It is. But I'm telling you, if you irritate your gum recedes, it's never coming back.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna brush it the way I want to.
It's never coming back. And that's why your gum hurts.
My gum doesn't fucking normally hurt. Only when I chew gum.
Right. Your gum has receded so that when you chew, your gum is working twice as hard to hold your
And-
teeth together.
Not because I chew. It's only when I chew gum.
Right.
Not because.
When you chew gum, you're chewing it a lot, and then your receded gum is telling
The
you
thing is, like,
screaming
I'm
for pain.
fine with eating everything else that I chew. You understand?
When's the last time you went to the dentist?
I don't know.
Did it? Okay, you should go to dentist and let them tell you that your gum has receded,
No.
so that I can be right.
You know what? I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
I bet you they say it's not receding.
No, they will poke a needle into it, like the tip of the thing, and they'll measure it, and then they'll be like, oh, that's a 3. Your gum receded.
What the fuck is a TED Talk?
TED Talk is the people that just giving out knowledge. Just go on the stage and just giving out knowledge. I mean, actually, breath and smell is like the #1 thing people talk about when they like try to resolve when they have a cigar issue, right? So I already taught you guys how to get rid of the closing smell many times, right? And I tell you how to get rid of the mouth smell this time. How about putting the whitening on your teeth? Yeah, you are bleaching your teeth. With you're basically oxidizing it using peroxide to lift the dirt, to lift the color.
I do that every 6 months.
It's actually really bad for your teeth.
I know, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah. There's no such thing as white teeth, just so we know. Teeth is bone color. Bone is not white. Let's get that straight. Bone is not white. Go out there, get a paint that says bone, and then compare it to a white. It's not white. Your teeth will never be white unless you bleach it. Unless you go 100% Michael Jackson on it, it will never be white. So teeth should not be white. Yes, teeth will yellow because that's how it is. It carries dirt. It will be yellow. Now, if you once in a while decide to remove surface stain by using some peroxide, yes. But if you want to try to get white, don't do it.
Don't peroxide. Just a little bit, Mom, please.
No, I know, when you go to dentist, I think they use like 35% peroxide, and you're at home it's about 20%, 15-20%. So that's only difference.
What are those bleachers they do? They shine the blue light. What is that?
No, they shine the blue light to activate the peroxide.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's still the peroxide. It's the difference between it's just how concentrated the peroxide is. So when you're doing it at home, it's about 10 to 20%. And when you do it at a doctor, it's between 25 to 35%.
All right.
Tony has dentures. He cleans them by putting them in a cup of water. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I can't. See, this is what I cannot handle people who's like, and that put in the water in the morning, put it back on. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Imagine holding a cup of water in your mouth all night and spit it out and then try to drink that again. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you can't just put it in there. You got to put some glue on there and seal it up. The pink shit. And go, No. I will tell you, if I get old and I lose all my teeth, I will have it implanted, not denture. I'll take the pain.
I take the pain and do definitely do implant.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey, this teeth is yellow. Unscrew it, put a new one on there.
Or like when you buy an apple, oh fuck, I need a new one.
Oh, I chipped my teeth. Okay, I got a spare one. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, everything that you do, drinking tea, drinking coffee, it's got to stain it. You can remove the surface stain, yes, but just don't do it a lot because that oxide is really bad for your gum. I always stress the gum because, all right, enamel, yes, you'll get sensitive teeth. You got to start using Sensodyne, and yeah, but gum, you can never get it back. And there's only 2 surgeries right now to bring the gum back. One is to hook the gum back down. The other one is to cut a piece and then replace it. Both suck. Both suck. Okay, so chew your gum nicely. Ooh. That's a lot of knowledge right there. I should put my doctor cape on. Yeah, I hope those information helps. It's like it's not avoidable, right? If you live and all you eat and stuff like that, you're gonna have that kind of problem. And what we can only do is try to make the best out of it and try to improve our life from the little tidbit DIY kind of thing. But other than that, I would say not worry too much about it because you can eat an apple and chip your teeth, really. All right, you can chew on a sugar cane and chip your teeth.
I chipped my teeth from fucking eating caramel.
Eating what?
Caramel.
Caramel?
Yeah, hard caramel. Fucking.
Yeah, I don't. See, you're supposed to suck on that. You're not supposed to bite them.
My bad, Tony. I just wonder. I don't know why. I was just. It wasn't. You know, I was normally.
I thought you
eating
know
it.
by now. Every time you say, "Hey, don't bite. Just suck on it. Don't bite."
Yeah, I bit it. I chipped my tooth. This was a while back though. That's when I was a kid. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "What the fuck?"
You know, I chipped my teeth biting on onto those model pieces.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, like I gotta remove this. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna pull it out and freaking get the teeth off. It's caramel.
Caramel. Maple syrup. Same thing.
No, caramel is made from sugar, not maple syrup.
Thank you, Dr. Tony. I didn't know that.
Dentist give you implant and then tells you that you need a brace. Dentists give you an implant and then tell you that you need braces.
To keep it in line, man. You know.
Why don't they just implant it in line? Don't they measure it? Oh, this is. Don't they put it like you know?
Sometimes it just sway. You know, like your gum, it just sway.
Do some alignment. Do some alignment. That might work. Woo. Cigars. What is everybody smoking right now? Like, I'm just talking about me, like, you know, all this knowledge. I forgot to ask what people are smoking today.
A cigar.
Huh?
A cigar.
Oh, no shit. I said, what cigar?
A mystery cigar.
I'm still choking on this thing.
Is that box pressed?
Yeah.
There we go.
I've got it.
Shit. My dentist found a new way to hide his breath. He left his arm. Oh, you want to hear about an armpit thing that's really funny? So, when my wife, when she's young, she's often go to her aunt's place. Okay? You know, parent go to work, you go to her aunt's place. And I guess whenever she falls asleep in the arm of the aunt. And then her face will be right in the armpit. Okay? So the last time we had a dinner, a while back, it's probably at least 10 years ago, the aunt was like, "Oh, you remember me? I'm your aunt. You love my armpit." It's just like, what the hell are you talking about? You always fall asleep here.
Weird.
And I was like, huh?
It's always so weird how you have a crazy aunt that will say, "I saw you naked. I wiped your butt clean.
Right?
I did this."
And
I'm
then,
like, okay.
we're like,
I say that to my nephew and niece too. So.
I was like, so that's how you fall asleep. It was like, you smell it.
You get knocked out.
Right? You're hugging your aunt and turn around right into the armpit. So weeks after that, my wife was like, "Oh man, I think I have insomnia. I can't sleep because jet lag." I was like, "Don't worry. I know how your aunt did it. Come here, babe. Come here." I got it right here for you, babe. She's like, "Ew, that's disgusting." I was like, I know you should like it.
Yep.
And then she said, "I don't recall that." I was like, "I know why you don't recall that." This kid's so noisy. Yep. See the cigar? It was fine. Dry cigar, totally fine. You can smoke a dry cigar, no issue. No issue. And now I'm gonna smoke one of these. Smoking an LFD Lajero. You know, LFD only have a few cigars that really shines, and Ligero's one of them. And then Andalusian Bull, of course.
I don't know the Ligero. Sometimes it hit me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just very leathery and earthy, but then sometimes it's nice.
It depends on like who kind of rolled it and comboed it.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Yeah.
the Ligero is kind of weird for me.
Because the placement of the Ligero, sometimes like when they twist it and then stack it together, you know, we got one section that has like 2-part Ligero.
Too many,
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
No way, Gora. Gora, shut up. There's no way.
Yeah. Gora, come on. I know you smoke Ligeros. Get out of here.
This dude be. Don't
Get
be
outta
talking
here.
like a bitch.
Gora will smoke through 5 Ligero, no issues.
I'm like, shit.
Right.
We see what cigar you be smoking, boy.
Yep.
Quick. I have a question for you, quick. Why do you have to be so pessimistic about your meat? Why do you have to say, I hope this is not the last time? Well, when I smoke it for lunch at work, I haven't had one with bourbon. No, you see, when you're working, your body is. I don't know how hard you work. I don't actually know.
He
I don't know what Gora does.
Gora, he work hard. He work outside and play with lamp pole.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So when you have a lot of physical activities, your metabolism is moving really fast. It will deliver nicotine a lot faster, so you'll get sick faster.
Yeah, like you are overworking. Your body's overheating already. You know.
So your body will move those nicotine through your bloodstream a lot faster, so you actually feel it a lot quicker.
Now go drink one with bourbon. You could
But when
smoke
you're
like
sitting down, your heart rate is slower. You drink the alcohol. Your body's too busy getting rid of the alcohol, and then it's in your bloodstream. It makes you less sensitive. When you drink alcohol, you're less sensitive to everything, right? So when you have alcohol and you have nicotine, it's not gonna hit you the same way as if you like run like half a mile and then take a smoke. Different.
Dude,
If you run half a mile, you smoking a cigar after, you a fucking beast.
last night I smoked a cigar. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a medium plus with just a Dr. Pepper. And it hit me like as soon as I got up. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I haven't felt like this in a while. But anytime I drink, I'm good.
Yeah, it depends how sensitive to different thing. If your body's so busy getting rid of the alcohol, nicotine has to wait, and then you don't get hit the same way.
Gora, try to smoke again while you're chilling. You'll be fine.
You know
Because,
what always gets me sick? Guardian of the Farm always gets me sick. I'm telling the truth. Every time I smoke one, I feel sick.
Yeah, you've mentioned this before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a strong cigar.
I didn't like that one.
Black Friday kicked my butt. You know, Black Friday only kicks my wallet.
Wait, really, Gora? You can't, huh?
Yeah. In terms of that, going back to the original topic, the Al Satimo thing, I guess eventually I'll go find one.
Gotta go.
Eventually I'll go find one of each. I'll do a review on it. But I really don't think they represent the country. I just had to get over the fact that I'm going to smoke those things that's going to piss me off.
John Salas still laughs at him.
John Salas still laughs at me. Okay. Oof. Cigars, man, cigars. Winter time's coming.
I feel no difference.
Yeah, because it's still 80 degrees. You're complaining.
Yeah, 90 degrees.
80 degree complaining.
Complaining about what?
Actually, no, you're more like bragging.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'd never complain.
You did when you first go over there.
When?
You're like, somebody tell me this place is gonna be hot. It's cold as fuck.
It is cold. You know? It was fucking cold. It was in the fucking 40s. Like the fuck?
40s. I'll be happy if our winters are 40s.
Our winter get down to like 30s, and it was what? It came down to like 20s, and then there was like night for like 10.
What,
Like, fuck
Celsius?
this shit. Huh?
Celsius?
No, Fahrenheit, dude. I don't use Celsius. I'm
Oh,
not
over
Asian.
here, we get below 0 Fahrenheit.
No, fuck all.
Recommend some strong cigars. Diesel, hair of dog, pretty strong.
So
Thicker.
there's one diesel that always hits
Uh,
me. It's called. You find it.
the Knox.
The Knox. No,
I give it
the Knox, that string lingers.
It's like it's mellow, but it just sit with you the whole entire
Right.
time.
It's like you get like a 1, and the next minute you get 1 plus 1. Next minute 2 plus 1, and just keep
Yeah.
adding up. It
It
just
keep
lingers.
adding up, and you're like, whoa.
When you're more than
But-
halfway done, you're like, oh shit.
But it's good though. It's a good cigar though.
Not according to who I heard it from. That cigar is a piece of shit. You know, it's funny because today we're still talking about moving to Texas and like, you know, how like where we gotta stay. My wife asked about Irvine. How far is Irvine?
It's Irving.
Irving. How far is it from for Plano?
Daughter of the Wind is not strong, man. I love that cigar.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? That's it?
Yeah.
Because my wife was asking me about that, and I was like, I don't know. Everywhere in Texas seems like it takes at least half an hour to get anywhere.
Yeah, Irvin is full of Indians. Full.
Irving is
They're
kind
rich.
of. No, depends on where you go. It's very ghetto. But depending where you go. But I mean, any place has a park.
Yeah,
I think she's
every place.
asking because the company's at Irving, and then she's like, how far is to drive there?
I mean, she's got major highways to go through there. So you got 35, 183, and
I'm
Georgia.
playing.
So
I'm planning.
you've got plenty of ways to get there.
If you're not here by next year, Tony, I might move.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you move, I'm moving there.
Where?
Texas.
Okay.
Like, why would you
Oh,
want
so
to? Are you really
unholy.
moving to Kansas?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Why? What's in Kansas?
The chief?
Really? That's why you go there for?
No, the housing is cheaper there.
You do know that when the housing is cheaper, there's issues?
I don't give a fuck. What's the issue? I just want my income to be more than what I should be paying.
Okay, all right. So you moved there, but you know, eventually you had to move back. Because
I'm not moving back. I
Right.
come and visit.
But see, they was asking what strong cigars. So the Diesel Unholy Cocktail. This one, for me, this one always kicks my butt. It's a short little stubby cigar.
Oh, that one. Okay, okay.
Okay.
4.5.
It took a while.
Unholy something cocktail.
Well, I'm just telling you, my destination
And
will be Texas, no matter where you go. You're just not
And
gonna be my
plus-
neighbor.
And plus, it's a full red state.
It will change from time to time.
It's on the verge.
Yeah.
It's still red as fuck. It's more red than Texas.
Texas is pretty red.
It's not that red. Texas is in the verge of fucking buying a fucking bisexual shit, dude.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'll be very disappointed if you move, but hey, if you move.
Yeah, I know, but there's one law that I don't like it here.
What?
Actually, there's two laws that I
Okay.
don't like in
What's the
Texas.
two law?
One is abortion law. Two is the common law. I don't like that.
Common marriage, like
Yeah,
Common marriage, yeah.
yeah, I don't like that shit.
I don't know why you worry about that.
It's not that I don't worry about it. I just don't like it.
You do know if Trump is the president, they will still change that, right?
Huh?
If it's decided by state, red state is always gotta have abortion law that you don't like, no matter where you go.
Yeah, but Kansas don't have it in their red.
What about the abortion law? Don't you like?
What?
What about the abortion law? Don't you like?
I would like to get abortion if I want to.
You can go to any other state and do it.
Can
I know, but then I have to travel. You know.
you can, but you have a certain time frame of when.
Yeah,
you
it's
can.
all about the time frame. You can still do it within the time frame,
You can do it
Yeah.
within the first
Like what?
trimester.
and that's
Within the
what any
first
state.
trimester.
It's the same. It's the same thing they're talking about.
That gives you 3 months.
If you wait for 3 months, fuck you talking about? Why? Why
No,
you doing abortion?
Exactly.
No, a lot of people
Exactly.
don't know. A lot of people don't know they're pregnant until the second month.
But even though,
I seen people know immediately when they're pregnant.
Okay,
I know.
here's the thing. Most female, if they miss
Sure.
one period, they will think that that's natural. It's just like sometimes you do miss.
No,
Second
no,
time
it's
they
not
missed it, they test.
natural. When my girl missed, I told her to take a pregnancy test right away.
Well, that's because you're worried about it. Most
Like,
women
right
would not
away.
change. Most women wouldn't test until the second month.
That's crazy.
But in
But the
Texas,
way
your
that
first
you're
month is
saying
okay.
you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's still yeah.
You can
In
still
Texas,
do
that
it.
doesn't change
It's just
anything.
a certain time frame. The early months, you can still do it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's not complete.
trying-
Then.
They're trying to protect it to where the baby has a heartbeat and you can see that it's growing. That is when you're like, okay, you have something fucking living inside of you, and you
Yeah,
want to get rid of it.
Still, if even that at that stage, if I want to get rid of it, I want to. Do.
You can go to any other state. Just drive out of state and then you're done.
Yeah, I know, but
Go to Oklahoma.
that take my time off and everything, man.
Either way, you got to take your time off.
Dude, you got to drive fucking 20 minutes. You're good.
Yeah, drive 20 minutes. You're good. That's better than move the entire thing for a law that you don't even have to worry about all that much.
And plus, Odette, she say she missing the snow.
Okay. I'm just telling you, I'm never gonna fly to Kansas.
It's okay. I fly down to Texas.
I'm never flying to Kansas. No, there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Now, if you want to move to Kentucky, that's a different story.
I'm not going to Kentucky because of the bourbon, bro.
Right? If we gotta go to Kentucky, that's a different story. You can move to Florida, Miami.
I don't want to deal with the hurricane.
Every state has their own natural disasters, man.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with the hurricane. It happens way too often.
I guess I don't have to rush it then. You know, I was gonna try to rush it and plan it out and stuff like that. I don't have to rush it then.
Yeah, you don't have to because Odette, she would, for some reason, she don't like. To be honest, she don't like the people here.
She doesn't even see the people here.
Well, I know, but we're like in the community that we work, she don't like them. Put that way.
Then work in a different community.
What other community that do nails, bro?
I don't know. You
All
find it.
Asian people will have Asian personalities. I don't get it.
No. It's of course you don't get it because you're not around them.
I hate to tell you. I think, in my opinion, so long in the same country, other than the weather, it's pretty much the same.
I know. I moved state to state. I know, but there is some place that have the Asian here is not what you think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and what makes you think the Asian over there in Kansas is?
We don't know. We have to go check it out.
That's weird.
Like the Asian in New York, I like them. The Asian in Georgia, I like them. The Asian in North Carolina, I like them. But something about the Asian here.
What about it? What about? Give me some examples. What's up with them?
They are different. They
Too cheap?
huh?
Too cheap?
No, every fucking Asian critique. Every Asian. Every
That's why I
race.
say
do
too
that.
cheap, not cheap. Too cheap.
Oh, cheap? No, they're not cheap. No, fuck no. But it's just something about the attitude we don't like. That's a lot too, because I've been through 3-4 shop here.
Mhm.
All of them like have that stupid ass attitude.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, because you're not wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. So I imagine Texans are similar to like Australians.
Australians. I never
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
I never
Right,
been
right.
around Australia.
Texans are
Australians are Texans, basically.
they're very similar in personality, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't bother me.
That is true.
Like I'm fine, but Odette is not liking it.
Man, if I had to move every time because I don't like the people around, damn, I'd be moving a lot.
That's why you
do
stay
move.
inside all the time.
I do move a lot.
Yeah, I
Don't you
wouldn't
notice?
move.
I do. I moved to like 4 states already.
You stay in your own castle. Don't go and meet anybody.
Again, I gotta go out and work, man.
Oh yeah, but like you always gotta find people you don't like. In this world, there's gotta be more people that you don't like than people you do.
Look, I know that I could deal with that, but the wife is not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's your wife.
And go over there and tell the wife, deal with it.
Talking about, I don't like. common
Okay,
law.
she could. The thing is, like, I could go there, like, hey, babe, deal with me. It's fine. But if she don't like to deal with other people, I would take her side. Okay.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what the personality is different. I don't know, because like she's all come back home every day, complain about other people, and now like okay, because you gotta have more people.
You don't go outside, Tony.
I do go outside, just not just not where you think I go.
Yeah, I know, but you don't go outside for 8 hours a day.
He goes and throws the trash out. That's the kind of
Well,
Yeah.
even if I go outside 8 hours a day, I still not gonna have a problem.
It's not that, like I say, it's not that I'm having a problem, because I don't give a fuck about people.
Exactly.
It's not me, Tony.
Okay.
And then Tony goes to the dealership because his check engine light's on. They say, you have to drive it more.
Here's the thing. I don't drive my car enough, so I don't even know I had a bend rim. And after I fixed my bend rim, I don't drive my car enough, so I don't even know I have a wheel bearings about to go.
Well, how old is your car?
7 year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's things about to be maintenancing. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, it's not bad. Wheel bearing go out after 7 years. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
You don't drive it.
Now the price is how
Yeah,
much?
it's about $500 a piece.
Not bad. That's
Not
not bad either.
Not bad.
What's flavor?
I told this to Shiza. I was like, I think one of the real bearings is about to go. She's like, how do you know? I was like, I can hear wobbling. And when you're driving here, one, your wheel bearing's about to go. And then she's like, okay, so how much does it cost? I was like, $500 piece, I think. She's like, oh, that's not bad. Go replace it.
Odette did. She did like Florida too, though.
She's like, it's not even a bag. I was like, what the fuck? Ever visit Florida and I'll marry you?
Odette did like Florida. She did. We did think about moving to Florida.
I liked Florida. I did. But I like the northern part of Florida.
What is a natural disaster in Kansas? Let me take a look.
Tornadoes.
And you think that's better?
I mean, we got them here.
I mean, they get them here too. Tony is like, what? Yeah, we got them here too, bro.
Hmm.
You should see the street when I fucking go down to visit Garland. Holy fuck.
Tornado, flooding,
Yep.
wildfire, winter storm, and drought.
Okay.
All right, let's see Texas.
I mean, we get droughts, we get tornadoes, we get very minor earthquakes.
Clearmount, Florida. We did look at that. We did look at Clearmount, Florida before.
I like Daytona area.
Having rainfall, having wind, tornadoes. That's it.
Oh,
I just look at the natural disasters.
for Texas?
Yeah.
Bro, they closed down for a week before. What the fuck are you
They
talking
closed down
about?
for anything. They're like 1 inch of snow closed down.
Yeah, they closed down for everything. I mean, what are you talking about?
Right? But I'm talking about like the natural disaster is not that bad over there.
It's not about the natural disaster, bro.
Then what is it?
For Texas, I already told you.
Oh, yeah, it's the people, but then you move it to a place that's full of natural disasters.
No, I'm wrong with that.
You know, I figure if Martin can live there, everybody can live
I grew up here.
there. But you didn't choose to move. You could.
I could.
You know, there's like
I got
90%
kids.
90% of people that don't fucking move out of their state when they fucking raised there.
Don Hansen, next week, if you watch Eric's, if you watch the podcast, we're actually doing that next week.
I want to review it, but he's making me smoke it on the podcast.
I'm gonna smoke that long one together. I mean, technically we could if you wanna. You can review it. Go ahead and review
I told you, people wanted to see the review. They don't care what.
I just don't want to smoke that long a cigar by myself.
We could sit in fucking tribal, like we
Still.
always do.
Still, it's long. It takes a long time.
There's no different in time when we smoke it like the other way, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't
The heat
know.
not cutting out any time, bro. It's still gonna burn the same shit.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to review it, you can review it. We just change out the cigars.
Yeah, I think we should review that one because people are looking forward. You know how many times they asked us and we still haven't done it?
4 times. That's it.
Every fucking live they
No,
ask
just
us
4
about
times. I
that.
count it. It's 4 times. 4 times.
It seems like every live that we do it, they're like, "Yo, have you guys tried it?
If
Have
it's
you guys
10
tried it?"
times, I would think it's pretty bad. It's only 4 times.
That's fucking.
I don't think it's
You
that
know,
bad. Don,
All
have
right,
you
guys.
smoked it? Don, have you
I
smoked it?
will review that cigar tomorrow. Edit, upload it, done.
Damn. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Oh, okay.
All right, it'll be out. Don't do that, Tony. We gotta let the people get what they want, man.
Outstanding is subjective. We'll find out when I smoke it. I'll smoke it tomorrow too.
Oh, he says outstanding. It's the Grand Cru, man. How outstanding can it
What's
get?
the price of the cigar? I can't remember. $70 something, $60 something.
Like $60.
Yeah. It's not very expensive cigar.
Oh, now all of a sudden $60 is not expensive.
Why? Why you compare it to?
Any other cigar that's not 60?
Well, no, if you think about it, like for example, the Maduro is 50 something, 60 for that size. And that thing's like twice the size.
But okay, now $6 is not expensive. Okay,
Huh?
all right. No, I got you, bro. I got you. All right.
What?
Fucking $60 not expensive. All right, gotcha.
Not that's pretty big of a cigar, man.
Boy, $60.
But it's twice the cigar.
It's twice. What the fuck?
Right? It's twice the cigar. We'll find out.
Get out
Never
here, man. You crazy ass. What's Tony gonna do in spite? Like, oh, this thing worth $65.
No, watch me smoke like this is $6. Yeah,
shit.
for Davidoff, $60 ain't that bad.
Really? Really?
Yeah, really. If you go into a Davidoff, it's like, oh my god, this cigar is $60. They'll be like,
Okay. Other than the Oro Blanco, what cigar is more expensive than that one?
what cigar? The Royal.
Okay. So
Okay.
those two were the top tier. Oro Blanco, the Royal, and now that.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you said
Andalusian Bowl Gold.
What?
The
what?
golden
I said
Andalusian
in the
Bowl.
Davidoff world.
Yeah, Davidoff world.
That they selling right now.
They're selling right now.
Yeah.
Well, there
You
was
said
another
that's
fee.
fine.
No, there was another FINA that's over 60 too.
That you can get right now.
No, because this FINA replaced it. mean, 3 cigars not enough. How many cigars you had to be over $50 range to call it okay? Like how many cigars?
$60 is not okay. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like what about Padrones? How many $60 cigar Padron have? How many $60 cigar Opus have?
Opus is not MSRP $60.
I know, but there are some that are MSRP higher than that, right?
There's only one.
Well, if you look at Forbidden 13, how much is it? The box, the collection.
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
Like,
so each one averaged
like-
about $100, $1,300, right? Technically MSRP.
which one are you talking about?
The box of the Forbidden 13 that has the pussy juice in there.
Oh, you mean there's no box that have a pussy juice in there?
There is.
No. Nope. No Opus box that have a pussy juice.
You sure? Because that box, you say, other than that one cigar, I have every single one of them.
I know. Okay, that is not. No, there's no pussy juice in that one. There's no pussy juice in that one. I know which one you talk exactly what you're talking about. That one's $20-something $100, and I
That's
told you
good.
it's not fucking worth it. You saw a Gurkha Dragon for $92, boy. Skip. I know which one you're talking about, Tony. There's no pussy juice in that bitch.
That day I was there, he said that's the one.
No. Who tell you?
In Miami, that store that had it, that show you.
I need to go talk to him because there ain't no pussy juice in that shit.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure. He's crazy.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is. I heard it. I remember.
Bro, I look at the box personally.
Because that Lancero's right in the center.
Bro, there ain't no pussy juice in there.
You saw a
Simon-
Gurkha Dragon for $92? What kind of dragon is that? I just click in and hearing two men argue over. Oh my god! I don't know. I you know there's plenty of $60 plus cigars for Padron.
I wouldn't say plenty.
Well, I think 3 is a lot for a cigar brand to have already. Right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just stating the
I
fact.
mean, even Rocky Patel had 1.
Like I said, I'm just stating the fact that you say $60 is not a lot.
For Davidoff,
It
it's
just-
not.
It just blew my mind, you know?
Yeah, said the person's like, oh, Stefano Ricci, how much was that?
Ain't no, not $300.
Well, is it over $60?
We're not talking about Opus right now.
We were. I was like, how many opens they have that's over 60?
And I said there's one, and that's one of them.
There's plenty of them.
No, MSRP, no. If you count inflation, yes.
I can't even tell if that's an inflation or not when I look it up.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Which one?
Like I'm trying to find out Opus X how many cigars that are over 60. Like the Dubai one, I'm pretty sure is over 60. Dream to Dynasty, each one is probably over 60. Right?
Dream to Dynasty?
Is it over 60?
You mean the Legends?
No, it says Dream to Dynasty. Opus X Lost City
Okay, so
Colorado
that's the
A.
one that we're talking about, Tony. The Dream to Dynasty.
Uh-huh.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
What?
See that box?
What about it? Half and half, right? Oh no. That's not one I was. That's not the one I'm talking about. That's not the box you have.
Oh no, the one that we're talking about is Okay, nope. A Fuente Dream to Dynasty collection. Yes, it's $2,000. There's a book in the middle. There ain't no pussy juice in this bitch, bro.
That's not the one I'm talking about. That is
I know
not the
exactly
one.
which one you're talking about, man.
That was Forbidden 13. I think it's Forbidden 13 Alberto. I don't know. Let me take a look.
What? No.
No. There was a box that has a Forbidden 13 logo on it.
A box of Forbidden 13 logo? No.
Remember we were at that shop, that Albert and all that stuff. We saw Josh all the way down. Yeah, that was not the box that he showed you.
Yes, it is.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is, bro. It's exactly that.
Nope. It's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
That should be all.
Bro, how? He wants to sell for $5,000. Is this thing, bro? What are you talking about?
It's called Impossible 13, I think.
Impossible 13?
Yeah, $3,500.
There ain't no pussy juice in that shit.
I'm taking a look.
Ain't no pussy juice.
There
bro.
is PJ and Toy Maker. Yep.
Oh shit, there's a pussy juice.
See? I remember.
Because I have all of this already.
Yes, and you said the only one you don't have is the pussy juice.
Oh yeah. You're right. Didn't you see the fucking meme that I sent you?
Ta-da! Thank you very much. That is the wrap up 11:08. Thank you for everybody joining this particular chat today. I'll see you guys maybe sometime next week, Wednesday. All right, 9 o'clock Wednesday. I think that we're having the last show Wednesday, and then I'm going to Texas, so we won't have a show next Saturday. But I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Peace.